Hi everyone, my name is Sue and this is Decoding FX, where we learn how to make money work for you and not the other way around. In this episode, let's talk about something real. Let's talk about and dive deeper into what it would take to trade forex realistically for a living. And what I mean by this is using the money you gain from forex trading to fulfill or sustain your current lifestyle. Like, what would it take? What capital would it take, and how realistic is it? With that being said, let's get started. So to be realistic about using forex to sustain your current lifestyle is you need to crunch in the numbers. You need to know how much your expenses are every single month, and then be able to sustain that using forex trading. So with that being said, like, how much would it take? So let's get into the numbers. But here's a Google sheet I created for calculating the numbers, and I was just playing around with the numbers right here. So where did I get this $97,000 from? So I was Googling what is the average salary in the US, and the average salary as of 2021 was approximately $97. Median income is $69,000. So let's take the higher number here just to be a little bit realistic on how much capital you actually need to have forex trading to sustain your current lifestyle. So jumping into this Google spreadsheet, which I created, if people think it is helpful, I will have it linked in the description below so you can play around with the numbers. Feel free to make a copy of it and play around with it as you see fit. So just putting in some numbers here. You have $97,000 for a yearly income. There's a formula here that quickly divides that. So that's $8,000 a month, which is a lot. And then this percentage per month is how much can you realistically make in forex trading per month. On average, I think most traders are between 1 to 6%, where 6% is the higher level. I think anything higher than 6% is really hard to consistently make per month. I mean, don't quote me on that. I'm sure there's some outstanding forex traders out there, or even just regular traders that can make more than that per month. But trying to sustain that every month across several years when you have to struggle with your discipline, your psychology, it's just really tough. So I'm going to try to be really conservative here, but again, you can play around with the numbers and get a feel for how much capital you actually need. So let's do on the conservative side and do 97,000, and let's make this 1%. So your current skill set with forex trading, it can only get you to 1% per month. So in essence, what you'll need is you can take a look at the formulas when you make a copy of this Google spreadsheet, but it is approximately $808,000 of capital. This is if you're making 1% per month, and that's for $8,000. I'm not going to get into the details about how many pips you need, but this is just like dollar amounts. So that's a lot of capital, and folks are probably wondering, well, I'm not going to be able to get that much capital realistically. Well, this is why most people sign up with prop firms. A lot of prop firms like FTMO, My Forex Funds, Fivers, Lux Trading, Search Trader. There's a whole bunch of them out there, but a lot of them offer $100,000 worth of capital, $200,000 of capital, and you will start to see why they offer high amounts, because they know that you need large amounts of capital to make a lot of money. And for aspiring forex traders who want to make this their full-time income or even part-time income, they know you need this much, or they have an idea you will need this much. And you personally should aim to get as much capital you need to sustain your lifestyle or just to pay the bills with forex trading. So 1% is really conservative. Let's play around with the numbers a little bit. So let's say your skill actually isn't 1%, but like 2%. 2%, the capital you need drops down by half. If we bump this up even more, let's say you can do 3%. 3%, the capital you need is $269,000, which is approximately 2 FTMO 100K challenges, or just one $200,000 challenge plus another smaller challenge. So that already paints a picture of like me who recently secured a capital account with the Fivers. $40,000 is not enough. $40,000 was the capital account I secured recently. And there's a video about how I secured it, or my top 3 tips if you want to check that out. But yeah, $40,000 is not enough. 1% of $40,000 is $400. That's not enough to sustain your current lifestyle. It will help pay the bills, maybe even grocery bills, but it's not enough for part-time income, unless you count that as part-time income. It's barely enough for full-time income. So this is why I created a Google Sheet to kind of calculate the numbers I need. What does this tell you? This tells you approximately how much capital you will need if you want to take this seriously. You will need to pass multiple challenges. You can pass them all at once. You can pass them in different stages. You can plan that out. I just created this sheet to help paint a better picture of what type of capital you need realistically. Because that was something I was wondering myself as I am continuing on along this forex trading journey. I mean, there are so many people out there that are saying they're making like $100,000 a month. And I'm like, how is that possible? That tells me, like, based on where I'm crunching the numbers right now, it doesn't seem realistic unless you had like an insane amount of capital, like $10 million, and then you're only risking 1%. And that 1% means you're trading like large lot sizes. Anyway, I'm not going to drag this video for too long, but I hope this was helpful. Again, you can play around with the numbers yourself. I will attach a link to the Google Sheets down below in the description. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Thanks to everyone for the support, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.